Okay. So can you please give me some brief detail about you?
Okay, so I am Pratham Singhal. I am currently working at Codages from the past 4 years, and I have expertise in various technologies like Node.js, React.js, MongoDB, JavaScript, AWS to apply and solve real-world business problems and make end-to-end product. To tell you about my recent engagement, I want to highlight my recent two recent projects, which are the Happy Taxi and Thuli.
Okay.
So Happy Taxi is like a taxi app which I made, and I worked on this project as a backend developer, which is written in the Node.js with TypeScript.
Okay.
In this, I worked on various modules like authentication module and book module, book ride module.
Okay.
I have implemented multiple payment gateways in this application, and I have worked as a sole developer in this project, and it is live also.
Okay.
The second one is the Thuli. Thuli is like a CRM for lawyers, which I made, and in this I worked as a MERN stack developer. Whole front end and back end is developed by me, and in this lawyer can add clients, can manage their work, can do billing through this platform, can generate a document and send it to their client, and then lawyer can send for signature and receive the document, receive the signed document,
Mhm.
uh, and it is live also. So I have expertise in delivering a project without any escalation.
Okay. So you worked independently on both of the project?
Yes.
Okay. So is there direct client or you are having a team lead or manager where you are from where you are getting input?
Actually, like I am working as a team lead also in this company and also a stack developer. So I have leading a team of around 7 to 8 people, which are working on another projects. But these are two my projects which I am working on.
Okay. So got it. Because the actually why I asked this question is that uh, I want to know like uh, in any project we have different kind of phases, we have different requirements as well, we have to design the database, we have to
Yes.
design the controller services. That's why I have asked this question that all of the stuffs you have decided or someone else decided it.
Like the client tells the requirement to our co-CEO, and
Mm-hmm.
our co-CEO tells me that we need to make this and client wants this. So then after that I decide like how the UI will look like, or how the flow will be in the
Got
Thuli
it.
part. But in the Happy Taxi, we have a predefined Figma UI which are already made, and I implemented that in our code.
Got it completely. Thank you, Pratham. One more question regarding with your projects. So, did you work mainly as a backend engineer or front-end engineer?
From starting, I worked for around 2.5 years as a fully front-end engineer, but after that I shifted it to the backend part, and right now I'm working on both.
You are right now having expertise in both of them. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you. Okay. So, do you know about the Node.js event loop, how it works?
Yes, event loops helps Node.js to do the multi-threading.
Mhm. So like if we have a program which have some promises, some timeout functions, and some console.logs, and I execute that program, so how event loop will handle it? Which kind of task will get executed first, and which kind of task will executed at the last?
So event loop keeps checking the call stack, that what is in the priority queue, and it decided on the basis of that which I need to first execute. So let's just like a set, if there is set timeout function, it will execute it later, and if there is function, it will execute it on the priority basis. So there is a priority queue for that, on which uh, on the basis of that, event loop decided which task it needs to execute.
Okay, and like as you said that we have a priority queues for priority tasks, and I'm assuming that promises are the priority task, right? So all the
Yes.
promise will goes into the priority queue. So so in this example, if we are having two or three promises in priority queue, so and priority queue task is getting too much time to complete it. So in that case, what will happen?
Okay.
You got the question?
Like suppose like I have a promise and it is taking a time to execute. Then I have another promise which
Mhm.
will take time after that, and then there is another promise after that. So we have three promises.
First of all, like from start, first of all, like in our example, as we taken, we have a promises, we have a set timeout function. So you are saying that priority queue will get executed first, then remaining task will be executed. So I
Yes.
am saying like promises is in our example, promises will get executed first. Okay, and after that, set timeout function will be executed. But I am saying.
If it is inside the promise, then the first it will execute the first promise and it move to the another one.
Okay, so in that case, the set amount function will wait for to complete the all the promises or not?
If it is dependent, I think it should wait.
Okay, okay. Good. One more question. Do you know, like, I'm assuming that you are, you know, callbacks, promises, and async and await. So the question is that when we have a callbacks, why we need the promises, and when we have a promises, why we need the async and await?
So for callback, if we need to like we need to do task one after the another and one after the another and after the another. So it
Mm-hmm.
will made a queue like that, and it will be a callback hell.
Okay.
So it will be easy to manage. It will be hard to manage, and it's difficult to maintain. So we use async await on the uh, 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 in- in- uh, uh, we use async await to manage this.
Okay. मिटेगा. Okay. And what kind of authentication method do you normally use? For an example, JWT, passport,
Yes,
or any
we
other?
use we use JWT mostly.
Okay. Can you please let me know how JWT will work? What kind of detail it requires?
So like suppose I made two API login and sign up.
Mm-hmm.
So I will first explain the sign up flow. So at sign up will what will happen is that when the user sign up, it will provide us the email, and if it is the with the password, so it will provide us the detail for that, and he will create a password. And for that, uh, I store its data in a DB that you are being signed up, and now you need to verify your email. So I will send a OTP in that API. I will send a OTP to its mail, and when I will make another API to verify the OTP. When the OTP gets verified, I will create a token, JWT token for that, and create a session and store it in the sessions the, collection, and send that token and its data to the front end or in the API.
Okay.
And
So
when the user login, then I also create a session and send its data. It's the same.
this is the right. You tell us the complete flow, which is absolutely correct regarding with the verification, regarding with the sending emails, correct? Uh, but Like for JWT token, for generating those token, what kind of detail we require
So
before?
we can use like we encrypt data, maybe user ID we can encrypt, and its user email. So take the most important data which are in the user, we encrypt that using JWT, and we make a token for that. So it stores
So,
the data of user.
so as you told me that we can provide user email, user addresses, user IDs, anything, any data which we wants to use, we can pass into the JWT token, and we can that token will be generated, right?
Yes.
So, for an example, by somehow, someone else have your token. Like
Okay.
you, what did you do? You go your application. You have registered over there, and when you registered from the backend, you have generated a token, and that token you are using on other API, right? So,
Yes.
what would be the case? For example, I am the another person which is not registered with your application. Somehow I got your token, and now what I can do? I can access your APIs. The first thing,
Yes.
what I can do, I can steal your information from your token using decrypt. Like I can
Yes.
decrypt that token, and from there I can get your email, I can get your password, I can get your addresses. So the question is that how you will make sure that um, your token is safe.
So we can further encrypt that token using a package called crypto.js, and
Mhm.
which is going to be like decrypt with the particular key which only the backend knows. So in
Okay.
that case, if someone steals a token, then he can use our API, but he can't steal my information in this case.
Exactly. We can save our user data. Got it. With the help of crypto.js, which is a third party API.
Yes.
So I don't want to use third party API. So is there any other method we are having?
Like I can make our own function to encrypt this data, maybe in that case.
Uh, JWT requires some kind of parameters. Do you know those parameters?
Okay, JWT.
For an example,
What?
one you have told me that it requires user data. So actually we have it required three kind of parameters. So one of the three you have told me that it requires user data. We can pass it if we need
Yes.
it, right? Other than this one parameter, do we have two more parameters? Do you know what are those?
Like I didn't use it now, but there may be like there may be any key to encrypt for the JWT, I guess.
Exactly, it requires encryption techniques where
Yes.
we can pass our secret key as well, and
Yes.
then if we use that secret key, then it is not possible to decrypt it without using that secret key.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we doesn't need to be third party APIs or any other functions for generating this kind of task. JWT have default feature for that. I was asking so that maybe you recall it from your memory.
Yes.
That
Like I just remember we used it, but right now.
okay, okay. Do you know the difference between promise all and promise all settled?
Promise all, and
Promise all settled.
I know promise all, but I don't know promise all settled.
Okay, and okay. Do you know error first callbacks? What are our error first callback?
Suppose like if you use a try catch, then it moves to the catch block to show the error.
Okay, and I'm assuming you have worked on the package.json as well.
Yes.
So what does it contains? Package.json, what it tell us?
It contains all the dependencies, the dev dependencies, and also the main dependencies for project, and also the project name, and also the commands we can write to start a project, to make a build for project, and to test a project. It contains the information of our project.
So for example, I am having an application which is having a production server as well as a development server, right? So two
Yes.
kind of server we are managing in. What we can do, whenever we grab the requirement, first we push it in the development server, test it over here, and if it is tested, we then move it to the production server, the normal flow,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So what I want to add some kind of packages, third-party packages on the dev server only, and I want to make sure that it doesn't go into the production server. How can we do?
Okay. This thing I didn't implement it till now.
Okay, you just told me a minute before that we have
So
dev.
that dev dependencies for that actually.
Yes, so we can add the package over the dev dependencies, and
Yes.
we can use over the development
But
server.
I think dev dependencies can also be pushed to the production server also.
If we manage it properly, I guess it shouldn't be, because
Okay.
it is used for dev dependencies only, I guess. Oh,
Yeah, it's for the like development purpose. It's the package which we write. It's stored in our local, I think.
yep. Yes. Okay. Got it. Okay. And like you are running an application. We have a development server. We have a production server, and you have to be optimize it. Like it is taking some time for the end user. So how you will optimize it?
Okay, first I will go through all the codes and see which code is taking time and what we can do to optimize that piece of code to so that it can respond. It gives a response time more faster. This is
Mm-hmm.
the first approach, and second thing we can do is
And like this application, this our application, I also want to make sure that have a proper security or not, so that no one can, no other member or third party member would not be able to access my application, or would not be able to uh, get the record from my database. So how you will make sure that proper security is enabled, and what kind of security you normally use?
mostly like we use cores for that.
Mhm.
Like the inner application that so that only request can come from the authorized server and URL only.
So for an example, like our application is open for, like Facebook is available for all over the world, all over the API, all over the API, IP servers, right? So we
Yes.
can, I can, I assuming, like for a discussion, that it is not possible to add codes over there. Am I right?
On our application actually we can add, but like for server side, there are another type of like security levels which they integrate using DNS and all.
Mhm. So apart from the codes, what kind of other security measures you normally use?
Like to make the our API is private and so that only authorized person using token can access, and also we can implement the refresh token functionality in our application so that it will the if a user trying to access, then we it will refresh the token after some time.
Okay, and like some minute before we are also discussing like uh, okay, let's take a fresh example. You are having an application where you have provided register functionality. I go there, I registered myself, and now I am having a token, and with the help of that token, I'm able to access other APIs as well. Correct?
Okay,
So
yes.
what I can do now, what I can do, I am having your all your API URLs from the inspector from the Chrome inspect elements or the network tabs. I am having all the payloads which you are passing through your post APIs or
Yes,
all the
this
details
thing
as a
this
response.
thing
Mm,
this thing I've implemented in Thuli actually. So we what we do is we make a middleware for the APIs called encryption service.
mm,
So we make sure that whenever the front end is passing data to the backend, then it will be implemented on the front end and backend both. So
mm,
whenever the front end is hitting any API, so it will encrypt that data, and
mm.
whenever the backend is getting the data, it will decrypt that, and after that it will use that data. This thing I implemented in the Thuli part.
Okay, good. Can you please share your screen
Sure.
or the discussion about the projects and interview? So hopefully HR will update you.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pratham.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you.